Hey everyone, thanks for joining me for today's Tuesday tutorial. I'm Megan with AboveRubyStudio.com, and today I want to show you guys the Silhouette Cameo, and we're going to be cutting some vinyl. This is the Silhouette Premium Vinyl that is really great for outdoor use. It is only 9 inches by 10 feet, but it's still a really great roll, and you don't necessarily need tons and tons of any particular color of one color of vinyl. I know I have a lot of vinyl laying around, and I'm never going to use it all, especially because I think vinyl, you can use it on your scrapbook projects and a lot of other things, but it really is a lot more for like wall art and beautiful things like that. Today I'm going to show you guys cutting out a little word-free sentiment, and I already have everything loaded on here. Now I'm not going to show you screenshots today I'll do maybe a couple still images that I can insert. But I'm really just going to focus on the machine and how to load everything in. You don't need to use a cutting mat. You can keep it on the roll when you're using the Cameo, and a lot of people don't realize that. I'm just going to go through a couple functions and features of the Cameo that I really have enjoyed. I've really come to love this machine. Now, what you can do with this is you can load in your standard 8.5 by 11 mats that came with the original Silhouette SD, or you can do the full 12 by 12. There's this little knob here, and this kind of releases this bar. And I just want to show you that you can squeeze and turn these little rollers here, and you can adjust them. There's little notches depending on the size of the project you're working on. So for this project, and it shows you right on your computer screen where your rollers need to be for the size you're working on too. So that's really helpful. The other thing that I like about the Cameo is the blade situation and how the blade housing works. You just turn this blue knob. It's really easy. One turn click. It's not screw, 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 screw. One turn click. You pop it out, and it's an all-in-one blade housing from 0 to 10. For your vinyl, to get a kiss cut on vinyl, you're going to want it set on the number 1. You can see there's a little red line with the number. If you needed it for something deeper, there's this little device here in the front that your blade just sets into. You want to make sure the red is facing forward where the arrow is, and then you just set it in and you turn your blade housing. So it's a different way of getting your blade depth a little bit different for this kind of machine. So then you just make sure it's all the way back in, and then you just turn the knob back to blue, turn it the other way, and you're good. Now you can load this in without a cutting mat. You can put your vinyl down right between your rollers. You can use the little guidelines here, definitely use the little guidelines, and then you just hit load media. Once you do that, let me do unload real quick. I didn't have it even. Make sure it's even. You want to hold it even. Coming at it from an upside down angle may not be the best way here, but that's okay. And you want to make sure that I didn't have that up either. Make sure that your little device here is in place where it should be. Come at it straight on and press load. There you go. Now it's loaded in straight and even. You don't have to worry about it. Now I'm going to come over to my cutting screen over here on my computer, my little netbook here that I use for all my design work. I'm selecting the Silhouette Vinyl cut setting, and that's going to tell me my speed and pressure and my thickness, and I can change all that. It even tells me what to set my blade on for this particular material, which I like. Then you can do a test cut or just have at it and cut, and I'm going to have at it and cut because I am not intimidated by vinyl. It does not scare me. It shouldn't be scary to you either. It's a really, really fun thing, and you guys need to have fun with it too. So don't be scared, don't be intimidated, let it go and have fun. Pick up some vinyl and just start. You really can't mess anything up. So I have the word enjoy all ready to go, and I'll do a quick screenshot of this so you guys can see. I'm just going to go to my cut icon. It's so simple. It's very self-explanatory. And then you can just press cut. You really do not have to be at all intimidated by this process. It's very, very simple. You can just dive in and start playing with vinyl and have so much fun. I did a video, one of my actual #1 videos that I ever did, it was like one of my very first ones. I showed making a name plaque with vinyl, and it turned out so cute, and it's really simple to do because you can seal your vinyl and do a lot with it, and it looks like you hand painted or hand did a whole bunch of stuff, and it's really a fun thing to do. So today we're just cutting out the word enjoy that I can post on my wall back here, and you're going to see just how beautiful, beautiful this is. Okay, once it's finished cutting, all you do is press unload. So simple. And then we can just sort of set this guy aside. I'm going to grab just a rotary cutter here, and I'm going to trim it right on down straight line. And you can see see, I'm not going to weed the whole thing, I'm going to show you though, how quick it cut out. I'm just going to pull up the backing, and you can see the word enjoy is right there, and it's ready to go on my projects. And I really liked this color because it matched the color of the Cameo, and I thought how cool would it be to put this on here on the front of my Cameo. So that's what we're going to do. It can go on your wall. It can go, I have one for on my wall as well that I already cut out. You're just going to want to weed the rest of it, so pull out the excess vinyl from the Y, the J, the E. And you can use a little tool for this. If it's really intricate, you're going to want to use some kind of like craft pick. You can just go in there, peel it up, weed it out. Now, I am not a huge fan, I guess you could say, of using transfer tape. I like to use blue painter's tape. It's just what I use, and you can see I do have a vinyl transfer video on using blue painter's tape. It's always worked well for me. I've never had a complaint, but with just one solid word like this, I feel like if I start from one end and go across, it's going to come out just fine. So I'm going to turn this towards me so I don't royally mess it up. But I'm just going to peel up the beginning of my letter E, just like this, and I'm just going to roll it backwards and make it come off of there right onto my Cameo. So let's see, we want it to go right about here. So I'm going to place the corner of my E down. Maybe once I have it on here, you guys can get a better look. Now that it's down, I can just pull back on the rest of the vinyl and let it come off. And place it right down. I can't do it upside down. I'm trying, it doesn't work. Can't do it upside down. So make sure it's facing you and then just peel it back and off, and it goes right on with pretty much a lot of ease. I mean, I'm really not having any struggle here getting my word right across. Now I did make it a little too low for the J and the Y. Didn't consider that. Let's raise it up just a little bit. So with a one-word sentiment like that, when I'm not placing down each individual letter and trying to line things up, I don't bother with transfer tape. However, transfer tape is a valuable thing, but again, blue painter's tape works really well and sometimes can save you some money, and that's what I'm all about, is saving a little bit of money here and there, because the vinyl itself can be a little bit expensive, or an investment. You just want to have fun with it. Okay, so there is my word, enjoy, right on the top of my Cameo, and I think it looks awesome. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little Tuesday tutorial. Again, this stuff can go right on your wall. You can do a lot with it. I'm going to be working on logos and other things eventually, but enjoy the moments is definitely what I'm all about, and so having the word enjoy on my Cameo is perfect. Have a great day, guys, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.